everyone, this is Ravenous Blog Animation Bliss, and welcome to another anime discussion series. So today's anime discussion is going to be on has adult animation become even more crude nowadays? And before I answer that question, I would like to remind everyone that new videos will be posted up every Sunday. It could be Sunday morning, Sunday night, or Sunday evening, depending on when I can get the videos posted up. And if you haven't seen any videos posted up during the week, that must mean there was a bit of anime news released during the week that I wanted to cover. So those would be considered special videos, but new videos would be posted up every Sunday. And every Monday, I would have the top 15 animated facts series where I list 15 facts about cartoons that were suggested by the viewers. So expect to see those videos every Monday. So now let's get into this topic video. Has adult animation become even more crude in content? I would have to say nowadays there's a lot more focus on trying to put a lot of sexual scenes in the adult animations and a lot of cursing or a lot of coarse language in the adult animation and a lot more disgusting scenes. I'm not saying that just because it's an adult cartoon is automatically disgusting. No, because kids shows can do that too. But I'm just saying like there's more emphasis on shock humor. Excuse me, that than what we're seeing in a lot of adult shows nowadays. And it kind of goes hand in hand to how I feel about adult movies and TV shows in general, about why they have to feel the need to include so much language and include so much gore or include so much sexual scenes. I think there's a limit of how much of those sexual scenes of coarse language or gore you could put into a movie or a animated series or whatever. Just because you have lots of gore and lots of language in the anime series doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a good adult series. I think to make a good adult series, you could just have the content be like something that little kids probably wouldn't get, or little kids probably wouldn't experience such situations until they get older. Like maybe you could have an adult anime series that do have the characters talk about sex, but they're not really doing sex or anything, or it can lead up to it. But yeah, that would be something like an R-rated animated film that would be done without really exposing on the sexual scenes or being graphic with it. And you don't even have to have lots of coarse language in it. Like just the topic of sex would be adult enough for anybody, and you don't have to really put anything graphic to emphasize that point. So I think with adult animation, I feel like sometimes they feel the need, they have to really up the gore, or up the sex, or up the language, because of there's still the mentality going around in some areas about how some people think all animation is for kids, and the adult animation feel like they gotta go harder with the sexual scenes or more offensive scenes just to make them seem like it's more adult. But I'm not saying like this mentality about how animation is all for kids is bad. I'm not saying that. But I, I I think this is part of the reason why some adult animation tends to get a little too graphic with their details, because they have to prove that some of them have to prove that they're adult for the audience. But again, you don't really have to do that for any adult film. Like you could just have the content or the subject matter be about whether or not the characters are doing this act that's considered very adult, and it would still be an adult series just by the content alone, and you don't have to get graphic about it. But those are my thoughts about the topic. Do you think adult animation nowadays has become more crude? um do you agree or do you disagree? Please feel free to comment below, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter so we can keep you updated any new videos we post up, and also like our Facebook page. Well, hope you enjoyed this video. This is Rowdy's Blog Animation Bliss, and I'll see you later.